Virginia Beach, Virginia, in the red. Trom, a 2008 schoolboy national champ in both styles, is a two-time state champion. Won his freshman sophomore year. Jeske was the Greco runner-up, now in on the leg. He's a national preps runner-up this past year for St. Christopher School in Richmond, Virginia. Not 100% confirmed on his sophomore year whereabouts, but Cox High School in Virginia Beach seems to be the place. Trom of Apple Valley, Minnesota. Kind of torn here. I'm from Virginia and lived in Minnesota. I don't know what to call here. I'll just call for a good match. 45 gone by, no score. Jeske was third in the cadets in Greco last year. Of course, finished second a couple nights ago in Greco. Jeske behind Trom. Trying to step through. Gains control in the takedown. Brandon Jeske, a 1-0 lead. Jeske, coached by Mark Strickland at the Predator Club out of Richmond. Luke Smith, Wisconsin native and Central Michigan alum. Current assistant at Old Dominion University, also in the corner with Strickland. 1-0 lead for Jeske. Jeske put on a few pounds since this season where he was 119 pounds. He's a national prep runner-up to Mark Gray of Blair Academy. Both these wrestlers just quite accomplished coming up through their entire kids' careers. All you have to do is look through any USA Wrestling tournament for the last, I'd say 5 to 7 years, and you'd see these kids' names sprinkled throughout all the tournament placings. 8 to go. Trom on the attack, trying the overhook. Jeske circling in. And Jeske's going to win the first period 1-0. Also, a lot of wrestling media has been here throughout the course of the weekend. Win Magazine, The Predicament, The Guillotine, TechFall.com. Several outlets from the Flow Network. Joe Flow has shown up here today. Flow Wrestling's here. We've got Wrestling Addicts is here. We've just basically everybody who is somebody in wrestling as far as media goes, and all of our online presences and our state sites and our state associations that are such a vital importance to our USA Wrestling programs. You know, jumping on this internet thing, this newfangled the interwebs, or they believe that's what Jimmy Fallon calls it, but 23 seconds gone by and we've got a stoppage and we're back to action. We're scoreless, but you know, when it comes to coverage of this tournament, there has never been more of it. So a big shout out to everybody that's trucked up to Fargo for 8 days in July. .40 gone by. Front headlock for Trom. Trying to scoot around. 103. Your mat officials, Alan Merrill of Oregon. Noah Zidek of Wisconsin is your judge. And Rod Cazzetto of Colorado is your mat chairman for this bout. Jeske on the leg again. .40 to go. Jeske trying to lift around. Trom trying to lock in the... Looks like he tried to attempt a crotch lift momentarily, but just looking for a stalemate. Here at 130, Cadet Freestyle National Finals. Comparison of singlets, Minnesota definitely going with the most basic type of design. Well, Virginia has had some interesting designs in their past, but the tie-dye seems to be the theme this year. Jeske in on the leg with 5 to go. Hanging on the legs. Now we will go to a leg clinch, so what's the flip going to be? Alamero flips the disc. It's going to come up red. So Jeske will have a leg. Trom will need to defend for 30 seconds. Jeske wants the right leg. Jeske drops him to the mat. 1 red, 1 confirmed. And that's going to do it. So your national champion from Virginia at 130 pounds is going to be Brandon Jeske.